Murcielago.
Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm back with another tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to make a War 2 SOFAYGO type beat. This beat is inspired by the song Wishes by SOFAYGO. It's like one of his snippets and it just leaked recently. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so firstly I started off with this Vermont synth from Upmade's X-Ray Serum Bank and I laid down this pattern. This is a pretty simple chord progression. I've just got in the key of F minor, going from the tonic, which is F, and then I've gone down 4 notes to C sharp, which is called the dominant, aka the 5th note in the scale. This is a very common chord progression that can be used in these kinds of beats, and then I've just added notes on top to flesh out the chords. I've then gone and taken this Mega Man synth from the same Serum Bank and copy and pasted the same melody. Then I got this Can't Decide synth, which is also from the X-Ray Serum Bank, and I copy and pasted the melody once again, but put it up an octave. I then put on an instance of Portal, and I used this Mandelbrot preset from this Mirror's Portal Bank. Without the preset, it sounds like this. And with the preset, it sounds like this. I then got this Biggie Brass patch from Xenology, and I used the same melody, but I just added a bit more rhythmic drops to it and also copy and pasted the root notes down an octave. This layered brass melody makes the beat a lot more triumphant and adds a lot of energy during the chorus. I then got this Pizzicato string patch from Xenology, and I laid down this melody. This melody is very basic and it's tucked quite in the background, but it just adds a little bit more energy. I then got this Eerie lead from Emar's Oracle Serum Bank and laid down this melody. Once again, quite basic, but just adds a lot more energy. Lastly for the melody, I got this Mince lead, which is from the same Serum Bank, and I laid down this melody. I didn't add any effects to this lead, but I just increased the high end by quite a bit and boosted the volume so that it can be better heard through the mix. Altogether, the melody sounds like this. Moving on to the drums, I use this very basic hi-hat, which is the hit hi-hat. It's used in many beats, and I laid this basic triplet hi-hat pattern. Typically a 2-step hi-hat pattern will sound something like this, but to get this triplet bounce, what you want to do is place down 3 notes, and then while holding Alt on your keyboard, you want to drag this little arrow and fit in all these 3 notes into the span of where you typically would have 2, and then I'm just going to copy and paste this over, and this is going to give you a triplet bounce. So the pattern that I laid down sounds like this. Then I add this snare on every 3rd beat. I then layered this with this open hat. Then I add this chant on every 2nd beat. Then I add this spins 808, which I added a bit of fast distortion to, and it sounds like this. Then at the end of every 8 bars, I added this snare pattern. This snare pattern pans from the left ear to the right ear, and the way I've done this is by down here where it says control, I've changed it from velocity to pan, and then you can just drag these notes from the bottom to the top, and that will make these snare hits pan from the left ear to the right ear. Lastly, I added this section which uses this triplet pan chop pattern, which just has a really cool effect. What I've done is I've routed all the mixer channels to the melody to this one mixer channel, and I've put on this instance of Portal where I've used this 8th triplet shape and pan preset, and then I've also added this instance of Effectrix where I've added phaser and delay on every last quarter section. Together that sounds like this. Alright, once I finish making the melody and the drums, I arrange the beat, and altogether it sounds like this.
First you'll